What up, everybody? A lot of people always ask me, Court, how do you lose weight without eating? What up, everybody? A lot of people always ask me, Court, how do you lose weight without exercising? The simplest way is to change how you eat. If you change how you eat, you'll see a big difference. I lost 30 pounds, right? I was 227. I got on the scale like a day or two ago, I was 197. A lot of people say they see how much skinnier I am and things of that nature, but it's because I'm more fit. It's because I lost a lot of excess fat. The number one thing you can do to change the amount of weight that you have on your body without exercising is change how you eat. You do that, I guarantee you will see a big difference in just your everyday thing, your everyday motion. Why? All right, here we go. If you eat too much food, you get fat, okay? If you eat too much sugar, it ends up being stored as fat, okay? If you eat more protein, it'll help build more muscle mass, it'll help build more musculature in your body, and you will be more defined, right? Okay, boom. So how do we combo that? First, you slow down on the amount of food that you eat in general, right? So let's just hypothetical. Big Mac from McDonald's, maybe 2 Big Macs from McDonald's and a large fry. Do you think you're gonna get fat? Yes. Why? The reason for that is because high in sugar, high in carbs, and it's a caloric surplus of food. It's a meal that's high in calories. You eat that on top of whatever else you eat that day, I guarantee you're gonna start gaining weight. So how do we correct this? You start eating foods that's higher in protein. When you start eating foods that's higher in protein, they fill you up faster so you don't have to eat as much food. That's number one. Number two is I slowed down on the carbs. This is work for me. This is what I did. I slowed down on the amount of carbs. Why? Because a lot of carbs are high in sugar and a lot of carbs are high on the caloric intake. As far as like the caloric, or you could say caloric intake level. They have a lot of calories in carbs a lot of the time, especially the bad ones. So it's easy to overeat bad carbs because they're high in calories. But it's harder to eat. It's harder to eat too much good carbs. Why? Because they're lower in calories. So a lot of the times they're low in calories, but they'll fill you up faster. Okay. So you eat more protein, drink more water, and cut out the sugar. And then you also allow yourself to limit the bad carbs. Eat more good carbs, all right? Sweet potatoes, you know what I'm saying? Healthy potatoes. Sweet potatoes is one, but like healthy potatoes, you know what I'm saying? Healthy carbs. Find you a healthy whole grain rice, things of that nature, because they're more beneficial for you over your long-term health. The minute that you start overeating these carbs and you start, let's just say if you go look at the number one on Chick-fil-A, right? It's like almost 1,000 calories. In one meal, if you're getting almost 1,000 calories and your total energy expenditure is like 2,000, 2,500, in one meal, you almost ate the entire amount of calories that your body can even intake at one time. So make sure that you being really specific and understanding the type of food that you put in your body, all right? Be careful with those things because I guarantee you if you changed it for a week, think about it like a 7-day challenge. If you changed how you ate for 7 days, you will feel better and you will see a difference. This is without working out. So like the whole principle behind like carnivore diets and keto diets and things of that nature are they limit the amount of calories that you put in your body, and then they limit the amount of excess carbs that you're putting in your body, and then they're higher in protein. The combination of those three things will allow you to build muscle and shed fat. I'm telling you, this is the secret sauce. This is what people do to lose fat. You hear it all the time, but that's how they're putting it together. When they wake up in the morning, they're eating something that's low in calories, but high in protein. They're drinking water, or eating fruit, things of that nature. For lunch, they're eating things that are high in protein, a lot of the times low in carbs. Sometimes they might eat things that's a little higher in carbs, but it's not too much to the point to where the excess carbs will make them fat, okay? Because the only way you can lose weight is if you're eating less than the amount of energy that you're spending every day, right? So how do you become broke? Like, think about it like money transaction. How do you become broke? If you're continuing to pay for things and the amount of money in your bank account is not being replenished. You know, you have a job, so savings, you get $500 every week. You get $500 every week. All right, cool. You get $500 every week, but you're spending $300 every week. Are you staying under that? Yes. But let's just say you get $500 every week, but you're spending $600 to $700 every week. Now, because you're spending $700, $800, but you're only getting $500 put back into your bank account, eventually your bank account is gonna start getting smaller. Think about that like your weight. Your weight is gonna get smaller because the total amount of energy that you're spending every day moving around and exercising, or without exercising, just in your total day moving around at work, walking around, going to the store, things of that nature, the energy that you're spending using that, the amount of food that you're putting in your body is less. So now you're going to start burning more, which is why your body ends up getting smaller. I really hope y'all able to understand that, and if not, I'll be able to give better analogies in the future. But I'm telling you, that's the key. Eating less than the amount of energy that you're spending on an everyday basis. That's going to be the key to you losing weight. No cap. All right. So, like I said, you can look up transformations in people that have lost weight without exercising, but they were on a very, very disciplined diet. Because think about it, if you're not working out, how are you spending more energy? You're really not. So you have to decrease the amount of food that you're eating. Bonus tip right here. If you can buy supplements that decrease your appetite, okay? You can buy supplements that decrease your appetite, and you can also buy supplements that increase your metabolism and make you sweat and make you burn fat, okay? So look into those. I'll recommend those in the future. But look into that. Appetite suppressants and fat burners. If you start taking those and you change how you eat, you'll start losing weight. That's how these people are doing it. Make sure you consult with your nearest nutritionist or your nearest physician as far as making sure that health protocols and things of that nature are safe for you. But I guarantee you start doing those, the amount of food that you're putting in your body, you'll start burning. Because energy come from food. So if you put less energy in your body, you have to spend more energy, and that's how you end up getting smaller. Simple. That's the quickest way to lose fat or lose weight without exercise. Guaranteed method to work. 100%, no cap. 100%. Like work. Because that's the same type of methodology with like gastric surgeries and like shrinking the stomach and thing. All they're doing is eating less every day. Their body gonna get smaller. So think about it. Let me know what you think. Peace.